Hello, Happy New Year. This is the first video I'm recording of the year. I'm recording this on the 2nd, and it comes out on the 4th. I don't know why I say this. You all know my schedule. Well, you don't all know my schedule, but still. So, 2024 is over. What year it was? Let's just say the least. Hang on. I'm just gonna put my notes right there so I know what I'm talking about and I can see them. It's just like when I recorded all of the Neurodivergent videos. They will not be coming back. They were really horrible to record, actually. I don't even know where to begin with this video, actually, because there's a lot to say. So, first off, I want to ask how everyone's New Year was. I also asked how your Christmases were in my last video, so I'm not going to bother with that. But yeah, how were your New Year's? Let me know. It's funny because I've recorded other videos that aren't out yet, and I also asked that as well, so that's quite funny. But, I guess we'll just get right into it, I suppose. So, this year was actually quite a progressive year, actually, for me. Like, they weren't big victories, but, like, any victory is a good victory, really. Like, I went on big walks by myself for the first time ever. Like, because, like, in 2022, I went to the Pokestops a couple times by myself, but they weren't that far. And then when Rilo died, I just stopped, and I never went out by myself once in 2023, so, yeah. But I went out myself quite a lot this year. I made sure of it, the longest I was out for was an hour and a half. Like, I never thought I would ever be able to do that. I still have a long way to go, still a lot to do before I can, but I think, for progression, that's really good. But, yeah, and I also went to my first Pride this year. That was so fun. I didn't go by myself. I went with my mom and dad because, it was my first Pride. I think that's fair enough. But it was really, really cool. I only watched the actual parade. I didn't actually go to any of the events, but that was enough, it was really cool. And it was the first time in ages I wore shorts outside, properly. Because usually I do wear them in the summer when I'm in my back garden, but, I don't go out with them on, but I wore them out there. That was actually the day I did my whole Nick Nelson cosplay. So, yeah, I wore that out to Pride. I also wore my Heartstopper pin, and if you want to try and find it, you can. Well, it's also my first full year of being an uncle as well. Yeah, my nephew is 1 now. We went to the zoo for his first birthday. That was really nice. We also had, the next day, we had, a party with his other family and my family there. I'm obviously not going to talk about that in full detail because, that's for us and no one else, but it was nice. It went better than expected, because it was in a gym hall, so I thought I was going to be overwhelmed. I did have to leave when the kids started popping the balloons, though, because, autism, but it was fun. It was nice. I don't really know what else to elaborate on that because, you know what, I feel like that stuff's not really the internet's business. It's kind of my own business, so I'm not going to share too much. I just wanted to say that my nephew's 1 now. Arguably, this was the best year for my channel as well. I got videos that reached 2,000 views for the first time ever. That was really cool. Most of my sexuality videos, I did start neurodivergent videos, but they did not work out that well, so yeah, they will not be returning. There are other neurodivergencies I haven't talked about yet, but I'm just gonna leave them, because I don't know if you noticed, you did notice, let's be real, but I have I had my neurodivergent script down here, okay? And then I was reading as I was talking, and that was horrible. It was horrible to have to read those big words that I couldn't even pronounce while also having to record, and I couldn't even do outtakes because I still forget what the word was, so it was what's the point in continuing the series? So, yeah. But once Heartstopper Season 3 came out, that kind of gave me my reason to end that series entirely and focus on that instead. And speaking of Heartstopper, Season 3 came out this year as well, and, I've still been crying about it to this day. I'm not even kidding. There are just nights where I think about the things that happened to Charlie, and I just start crying about it, and yeah. I'm not even joking, that is true, by the way. And also, my Heartstopper content, I made some of, the obvious videos, ranking the episodes, ranking the song, and as you saw, I did try to do, character studies, and the Charlie ones, I'm glad I did them, but the recording process was so horrible as well. Generally the worst videos I've ever recorded, as recording goes, I think the videos themselves are fine, but they were so a bit horrible to record, so I don't want to say I'm going to end the series yet, but I also don't want to say I'm going to continue it, because I've only done part 1 for Nick just now, and it was so much better only focusing on one part, because I recorded all the 3 parts of Charlie at the same time, and I thought, I was going to edit them all, release them all, schedule them all, and then that would give me time to work on the next character, but that was still horrible, because obviously the videos are over an hour long, and I knew they were going to be long, but I didn't think it was going to be that much to edit, and it was so horrible. It took me a few days to edit one episode, so yeah, not recording them like that anymore. If I'm gonna at least try and finish Nick's like videos, but if I still don't enjoy it even then, I don't think I'm gonna continue that series. So I'll at least do Nick's character study, so I've done Nick and Charlie, but if that doesn't go well recording wise, then I'm not gonna do the other characters. Sorry. I also reached over 600 subs, which I haven't mentioned yet for some reason. I haven't actually mentioned that in a video, and I've been meaning to. Yeah, that was really cool, actually. So thank you all, because we're currently at 638 at the time of recording this, and that's really cool. I think it was actually the Heartstopper videos that got me those videos, those subscribers, I mean. So that's really cool. I really I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but I do think we can hit 1,000 subs, like, in the near future. Probably not this year, but at some point we definitely will, so that'll be really fun. I don't know where the channel will go from there, though. I also ended Pokemon Squad, which I'm actually really glad about, to be honest, you know, because at the time, they were the hardest videos on my channel to make, because even though an episode's only like 5 minutes long, it takes hours to edit, like, hours. And plus, having to get all of the guest stars to record their lines in time, and then, like, taking all that into account, and plus the fact that my brain just doesn't cooperate with me, it was a lot to deal with. So I am glad that I ended it. I knew I didn't want to just leave it on, like, it never ended on a cliffhanger, but, like, I didn't just want to leave it there. I knew, like, I wanted to, like, do a proper finale. There was going to be a third series, and I'm actually going to explain it here. So the third series was going to be called Pokemon Gameverse, and it was going to take place way in the future, so, like, Sylveon and Raichu and Gyarados were going to be, well, gone at this point. And it was actually, the first episode was going to take place after Mew had already found all the other, like, the next generation of spirits. But the show wasn't going to be about that. It was going to be about other game characters, like, joining the show. Like, they were going to all be sent to, like, the Pokemon universe, and then Mew was going to have to find a way to save them. But each episode, they would focus on, like, each game's, like, villain. That's literally the only reason I got this Eggman figure. Like, literally the only reason for that I got this Eggman figure for. So, yeah, now he's useless. So, I did leave an Easter egg to that in the finale, though. When, they're in the, what's it called? Ultra Space, and Cyndaquil and Grookey are looking for, like, the right machine to save Mew. They turn into Sonic and Tails. That is a remnant to the original idea, because Silent was going to voice Sonic, and I was going to voice Tails, so that was, like, a reference to that. And I did write the pilot, but then I got writer's block, and I had to rewrite it, and then I still got writer's block, so that's when I just thought I would cancel it. Plus, Pokemon Dimensions didn't do as well as I had liked it to, so I just thought it was pointless to continue the show. Although the finale did do quite well, so that's quite funny. But again, thank you to everyone who helped work on it and brought it to life. I'm still proud of the show I made. I might have something in the future for, like, development wise. Nothing to do with Pokemon, but I am looking forward to it, so that'll be fun. Okay, I do want to talk about some not so great things that happened in 2024. Some of them are about me, some of them are not about me. So I don't even know if I should bring this up. I don't give a fuck. So I can laugh about it now. That's the funny thing. So this actually technically didn't happen in 2024. It happened literally on December 30th, 2023. So if you didn't know this about me, I'm from Scotland. I may not sound it, but, like, I am literally, like, in Scotland right now. My mom and dad are Scottish. My grandparents are all Scottish. Like, that, I'm from Scotland. Like, so I get butterflies thinking about this. Like, not the good kind, because I'm quite nervous to talk about this. So in Scotland, we call New Year Hogmanay, and that's, like, what we call. So I just say that. So I thought it'd be cool to, like, say it in this Discord server. I'm not going to say whose Discord server, because, like, I'm not doxing people. I'm at least not going to do that. And I referenced this in one of my videos that you haven't seen yet, which is the funny thing. Or you've already seen it, I don't know. So, I said Happy Hogmanay in the server, and I knew they wouldn't get it, because they're mostly American, but I was going to be like, oh, it means New Year, you know? I just thought, like, blah, blah, blah. And they all acted like I, like, said something like, the sky is green, or something, and yeah, I stopped talking to that server, and I left that server in April of this year, And you know what? I feel pretty good about it, because now that I'm gone from the server, I realized just how toxic those people really were. So yeah. I don't know what you want me to say, and if they're watching this, you know, you're gonna get blocked from the comments, so don't even think about it. But yeah, I actually realized how toxic those people were, and it feels really good not to have them in my life. Even though they were only on my phone, and I can turn my phone off, it feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders somehow. I don't know how, but, you know, yeah. And I'm not going to talk about this, but I did find something out about one of them as well, and now none of them are talking to that particular person, so that's really funny as well. That my feelings about them were justified this whole time, because I never liked them to begin with, so yeah, what does that tell you? Right, we need to talk about this as well. Like, this is gonna be a lot. This isn't, well, it kind of is about me, but it's not about me, but you'll understand. So, I'm not mentioning any of these subhumans by name, but certain two people that are in power right now, you know, I don't want to say it, but I have to, and I'm actually kind of upset about it. They, like, took away, like, they're trying to take away trans rights, they're trying to take away, like, queer rights in general, and, you know, I feel ill actually saying this, to be honest, and I actually kind of want to cry, but, yeah, they're trying to just do that. They're not gonna, because, like, queer people have always existed, so fuck you, but, like, the fact that they're in power, and, like, they don't see, like, us as humans, like, is really disgusting. And I genuinely hope that, I'm not even going to say that, because I don't want people to clip that, actually, but, I think you know what I was going to say, but I'm not having people clip me saying that. But that was really just, like, horrible to, like, hear, you know, and, you know, trans people are still struggling, and pretty soon I feel like all queer people are going to struggle, because we're basically going to go back to the 1920s, which is really disgusting. How is that happening? And you know what? I genuinely do blame the public for that, because that's what they voted for. So, yeah, it's your faults. So, yeah, I'm not going to elaborate on that, because, as you can clearly see, I genuinely do not want to. So, we're going to move on from that. I'm sorry. Okay, so, on a more happy note, my goals for 2025. Generally, my goals are just to be more independent and confident myself, because I don't think I need to explain to you all that I am, like, the least confident person I know in my life. And I'm always in my life, so I can't even cut myself out. So yeah, that's not fun. I have so much anxiety. Like, I don't know if you would pick up on that, but I have generally, I don't want to be like, it's all about me, but I generally think that I am someone that has the most anxiety, like, out of most people. I'm sure there are people that have worse anxiety than me, but, like, yeah, I have a lot of anxiety about a lot of things, you know, and it's like I can't live this way anymore. I really can't. So I need to do something to change all that. So yeah, I know what I need to do, but I'd rather just keep that to myself for now. I'm not gonna talk about it on the video. Please don't ask me if you know me in person or know me on any social medias. But yeah, I am gonna work on myself for that. I also So you may see I've been doing a lot more tier lists. They're just easy to record. So there's gonna be a lot more. I don't know if you don't like them, that's like it's kind of like fair enough. But like they've been getting views. Like I didn't expect them to. Like my trans character ranking video did really well actually. So I was quite pleased with that. But yeah, I'll be doing more rankings. I have a couple of ideas. I may even do a couple Pokemon rankings. They may be there, so, you know, look out for that. I just thought, I'm probably going to do a community post before this video comes out, but yeah, like, I may do Pokemon rankings, so Pokemon may be returning to the channel, who knows. But I also have non-Pokemon ranking as well, just to mix it up, because I really don't want Pokemon to be the main focus of this channel anymore. I know that's kind of hard when I have this, but yeah. So yeah, those are kind of my goals for 2025. I don't really have anything else, but, you know, I guess to make an RAL friend group, because I don't have any real-life friends. I mean, I do, because I still talk to my friend from school, but, like, I don't have the confidence to go out and meet her and, like, hang out with her, so yeah, that's fun. But anyway, that's my video for the new year. Let me know what your resolutions and goals are for 2025, and don't worry. Like, I just want to say this to all the queer people watching. I know there's a few, but we'll get through all this, don't worry. No one can, like, silence us, or, like, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but silence us, basically. There is going to be a couple more videos this week. They were recorded ages ago though, so yeah, that's funny. My hair will probably be shorter in a couple of them as well, so yeah. They're just box openings of plushies that I got, which I'm not going to talk about yet, and a figure that I got, which I'm not going to talk about yet, because I want you to be surprised for the video. So anyway, I'll see you all next time. Bye!